Volcanoes are truly mesmerizing, aren't they? These colossal mountains. They can unleash explosive power beyond imagination, reminding us of nature's immense strength, a force far greater than ourselves. Our fascination with them is timeless. We observe, we ponder. It's almost impossible not to be captivated. Their sheer size and drama are awe-inspiring, beautiful yet terrifying in their own way. Imagine a colossal fireworks show that builds mountains. But these fireworks come with danger. Hurling hot ash and rocks into the air, rivers of molten lava cascade down their slopes. This blend of beauty and peril captures our imagination, making volcanoes utterly spellbinding. We are drawn to their raw, untamed energy. Ancient civilizations spun countless tales about them, believing gods resided within these fiery giants. A volcanic eruption doesn't just happen by accident. It's not like the earth just decides to hiccup fire. Many things need to be just right for a volcano to blow its top. Think of it like baking a very complicated cake. You need all the correct ingredients, and you need them in the right amounts and at the right time. It's a precise, if messy, business. The first key ingredient is magma. Magma is hot, melted rock. It is found deep beneath the Earth's surface. It is under immense pressure down there. This hot liquid rock is lighter than the solid rock around it, so it wants to rise. It looks for any way to move upwards, towards the cooler, less pressured surface of our world. Magma also contains dissolved gases. Not all volcanoes are constantly erupting, far from it in fact. Some volcanoes take very long breaks. These breaks can last for hundreds or even thousands of years. Others seem to be asleep forever. They just sit there looking like ordinary mountains. So, why do some volcanoes go quiet? What makes the internal pressure cooker stall? Several things can happen. Sometimes the supply of new magma simply runs out. Imagine a tap connected to the magma chamber. If that tap is turned off, no new hot rock flows in from deeper within the earth. Without fresh, hot magma, the volcano loses its fuel. The heat source diminishes. The pressure drops. The system basically runs out of steam, or rather, out of magma. The magma itself might be the problem. So, what happens to all that magma? When a volcano cannot erupt, the molten rock doesn't just vanish. It doesn't simply disappear into thin air. It has a whole other life, a secret life, hidden deep beneath the silent peak. It stays busy underground. It begins a new chapter, one that doesn't involve dramatic explosions visible to us on the surface. The most important thing that happens is cooling. The magma starts to lose its heat. This is a very, very slow process. Think about how long it takes a cup of tea to cool. Now imagine a huge underground lake of molten rock. It can take thousands of years, sometimes even millions of years for it to cool completely. It's a geological timescale. As the magma cools, it begins to turn solid. A volcano that isn't erupting isn't always completely dead. It may seem quiet and inactive, but beneath the surface there can be a world of subtle activity. It might not be throwing ash miles into the sky, but it can still show some signs of life. These signs are often overlooked because they are not as dramatic as a full-blown eruption. These signs are often quite subtle. They whisper rather than shout, hinting at the hidden power beneath the earth. They are not the big, dramatic explosions we usually associate with volcanoes. Instead, they are gentle reminders of the Earth's dynamic nature. It's more like the volcano is gently sighing, or letting off a bit of steam. Quietly, it releases its energy in a calm and controlled manner. One common sign is hot water. This is a clear indication that the volcano is not entirely dormant. Rainwater and snowmelt can seep deep into the ground. This water travels through cracks and crevices, reaching the warm rocks below. If there is still warm rock beneath a quiet volcano, this water gets heated. The heat from the rocks transfers to the water, warming it up significantly. It's like putting a kettle on a stove that's been turned off but is still warm. The residual heat is enough to warm the water. This heated water can then rise back to the surface. As it ascends, it carries the warmth with it, creating visible steam. It appears as hot springs or warm pools. These are natural features that attract many visitors. People often enjoy bathing in these. The warm water is soothing and offers a unique experience. Geysers are a more dramatic version of hot springs. They erupt with force, shooting water high into the air. They are also created by water heated underground. The pressure builds until it finds a way to escape, resulting in a spectacular display. Even when a volcano can't erupt in a big way, it still shapes the land around it. These silent giants have a profound impact on the landscape, even in their dormancy. This is a slow process. It takes time, patience, and the subtle forces of nature to mold the terrain. It doesn't happen with a sudden bang. Instead, it's a gradual transformation, almost imperceptible to the human eye. It's more like a whisper or a very slow push. The land shifts and adjusts in response to the hidden forces beneath. Over thousands or millions of years, these quiet giants continue their work. The landscape evolves, shaped by the persistent, gentle pressure of the Earth's inner heat. They are part of Earth's slow, patient sculpting of its own surface. The hills and valleys we see today are the result of this ongoing process. The ground above a cooling magma chamber can change. Sometimes it bulges upwards. This is due to the pressure exerted by the magma below. This happens as the magma pushes from below, even if it can't break through. The land responds to these subterranean movements, or as the magma cools and solidifies, it can shrink. This cooling process has its own set of effects on the landscape. This can cause the ground above to sink or sag. The surface adjusts to the changing conditions below. These slow movements change the shape of hills and valleys. Very gradually, almost invisibly, the land is in a constant state of flux. The heat from the underground magma can also change existing rocks. This intense heat alters the composition and structure of the rocks. This is a process called metamorphism. It's a transformation that occurs under extreme conditions. It means to change form. The rocks are reborn, taking on new characteristics and properties. Many of the world's most famous mountains are actually volcanoes. They are sleeping giants. They haven't erupted for a very long time. Some are considered dormant, meaning they could erupt again one day. Others are thought to be extinct, meaning they probably won't, but they all have volcanic origins. They tell a story of past fire. Mount Rainier in Washington State in the USA is a good example. It's a huge, beautiful mountain covered in snow and glaciers. It looks very peaceful, but it is an active volcano, merely dormant. Scientists watch it very closely. It has erupted many times in the past, and it will almost certainly erupt again in the future. It's just taking a rather long nap. In Scotland, the city of Edinburgh has a volcano right in its centre. Edinburgh Castle is famously built on top of Castle Rock. Living near a volcano that isn't currently exploding has its pros and cons. While the immediate danger of an eruption is low, the presence of a volcano still shapes the lives of those who live nearby. It's not always about the constant threat of fiery doom. Instead, the landscape offers a unique blend of beauty and opportunity. In fact, there can be some very good things about having a quiet volcano as a neighbor. The natural beauty of the area attracts tourists and adventurers, providing a boost to the local economy. People have lived near volcanoes for thousands of years. These ancient communities thrived by taking advantage of the unique benefits that volcanic regions offer. For very good reasons, it turns out. The rich, fertile soil created by volcanic ash is one of the most significant advantages. One of the biggest benefits is the soil. Volcanic ash, when it breaks down, makes the land incredibly fertile, supporting diverse and abundant plant life. Volcanic ash, when it breaks down, makes the land incredibly fertile. This process enriches the soil with essential minerals. It's full of minerals that plants love. These minerals help crops grow stronger and healthier, leading to bountiful harvests. This is why many volcanic regions are excellent for farming. The fertile soil supports a wide variety of crops, making agriculture a thriving industry. People can grow abundant crops. This agricultural productivity has always attracted human settlements to volcanic regions. Despite the potential long-term risks, the benefits of living near a volcano often outweigh the dangers. Despite the potential long-term risks, the short-term rewards are great. The fertile land and natural resources provide a strong foundation for communities. Geothermal energy is another significant advantage. The heat from deep within the earth, especially near volcanic areas, can be harnessed for various uses. The heat from deep within the earth, especially near volcanic areas, can be harnessed. This geothermal energy can be used for heating, hot springs, and even generating electricity. This heat can be used to generate electricity. Geothermal power plants convert this natural heat into a clean and efficient energy source. It's a clean and renewable source of energy. This makes living near a volcano not just a matter of survival, but a way to thrive sustainably.